Hi friends, welcome you all for today's session. Today we are going to discuss about de-alignment to or misalignment to realignment. How Ayurveda Wellness Center in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, where we are offering various range of Ayurveda wellness consultations, Panchakarma therapies, and offering various programs for your health and wellness, mind, body, spirit, reconnection. We are honored to have a special guest, an honored guest, Dr. David Connell, PhD. He is going to discuss about misalignment to realignment, today's topic. And he will explain to you how to realign your body when it is misaligned. We are all suffering with misalignment. That is the reason we are all suffering with some sort of acute to chronic diseases, psychological traumas and everything. He is a specialist in psychology, forensic psychology, clinical psychology, psychotherapy, whatnot. So many certifications he has. A doctorate in psychology. We are very fortunate to have such a wonderful personality, dignitary with us. Please join with us and listen to us. Thank you, Dr. O'Connell.
Thank you, Dr. Shekhar. As Dr. Shekhar has mentioned, I have been fortunate enough to find Dr. Shekhar in his wonderful clinic, Ojas, in Coopersburg. And I have been here going through therapies known as Panchakarma that Dr. Shekhar administers and to help me with my own health, but also to talk about the broader implications of Ayurveda and Panchakarma as one of the many approaches of Ayurveda to developing personal health and growth and bring on balance. Our teacher, our mutual teacher, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, has said all suffering comes from weakness. And weakness in the physiology, weakness in the mind, is a result of misalignment, being out of balance. And when we're in balance, we're happy, we feel well, we feel life is good. When inevitably, it seems, we go out of alignment, we become misaligned or de-aligned, out of the balance, then we don't feel good, and we know it. We feel in our minds, we may feel sadness and depression and worry. These are common kinds of things that indicate that there's something out of balance, something out of alignment. And in our body, when we get a disease, even something simple as a cough or the flu or a cold, there's something in the body out of alignment. And it's important to realize that the body is constantly, and mind is constantly trying to achieve homeostasis, balance, alignment. That's the natural state. The DNA in our body is constantly policing itself, looking for abnormalities, looking for things that are out of balance and getting rid of them so that we have health. We don't know how many diseases we never get because the body and all the mechanisms are taking care of it before it even manifests. So the natural state, the state we should be in, is a state of alignment of our mind, our body, and spirit. We include that too, because most of us have interest in spirituality, and that's a part of the whole picture. So the approaches of Ayurveda and particularly Panchakarma, which I'm going through, are aimed at getting into balance. We all know what imbalance is. If you lose your balance, you can fall over. You can break your hip. People of my age, I'm 72. And falls are one of the biggest problems for someone as they get into their 70s and their 80s. And that's because balance is off. And when balance is off, you're out of alignment. Something is wrong in the body. It's affecting the mind, the brain, and it's important to keep balance. We need balance in every part of our lives. Financial, we need balance in our diet. We need balance in our relationships. We need balance in our work life, balance in leisure. When any of those areas become out of balance, Ayurveda says, come back to the body. Come back to, we all have a body. We all have a self. And we need to grow and develop and get from misalignment or out of alignment, de-alignment, back to alignment. And when we're there, then life becomes pleasurable again. We have happiness. We don't have to think about so many things. We don't have to worry. We just go on with our lives, and that's the way it should be. But most of us, at some point in our lives, fall out of alignment. And Ayurveda is one of the most powerful systems. It's thousands of years old. It had its origins in ancient India, and it has been brought out by Maharishi and restored to its original focus, attention, intention, and purpose. And Ayurveda, as Dr. Shekhar practices, is a wonderful way to not just get rid of one disease, bring alignment and balance to the whole body. It doesn't matter what kind of disease. He treats all types of diseases. And being a psychologist, I know that when someone is having an emotional problem, a psychological problem, a conflict in a relationship with children, with their job, with other people, something is out of balance, something is out of alignment. The expectations and the way they look at the situation may be off, not clear and lucid. And Ayurveda can help with that too, because our mind is not just somehow attached to the body. Our mind and body are one continuous system that works holistically and together. And I have noticed that when I do psychotherapy with patients, if they do become involved in Ayurveda, which includes something like transcendental meditation, which is a healing process for the mind and the body, along with psychotherapy and talking and getting guidance, getting direction, getting assistance from a professional, that they do much better. They grow faster. They move through the problem, over it, around it, under it. They get past obstacles and blocks. And Ayurveda is one of the best ways by itself, but also in conjunction with other therapies, something like psychotherapy, because we have to deal with both. And sometimes things get separated. Oh, I just do psychotherapy, or I just go to counseling, or I just do preventive medicine. No, it has to be integrated. Integration, very important. And when you're not integrated, you're out of alignment. And we all know what that feels like. It does not feel good. And I have been fortunate enough to be involved in Ayurveda since the mid-1980s, and have been practicing meditation every day since the 1970s, all of which are aspects of the health approach of Ayurveda. And it has led to immense benefits in my life, my professional life, my personal life, my own health. And being here with Dr. Shekhar for this past 7 days now, I have a few more days left, has helped me get out of some imbalances that I've had and back to, because everybody gets them, back into alignment. I'm slowly getting back to alignment, slowly feeling better, and I don't worry so much. I don't think about my health so much. I just am enjoying the moment. Dr. Shekhar often says, be happy in the present moment. Don't, the past, the regrets of the past are gone. The future hasn't happened yet. No need to project into the future. Oh my God, what's going to happen to me in 10 years, 5 years? No. Ayurveda, and particularly Dr. Shekhar, emphasize that being present, being in alignment, and moving through life with the grace of an elephant. The elephant moves and does not mind all the dogs yapping at the side, and it just moves very gracefully, peacefully, strongly, because strength is very important. As Maharishi says, suffering comes from weakness. So we attend to those weaknesses which lead to misalignment, being out of alignment, back in alignment, and life becomes enjoyable again. So that's kind of a summary, an overview of the benefits of an ancient system such as Ayurveda, which we're fortunate to have here in Pennsylvania, in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, with Dr. Shekhar's clinic. And it's wonderful to be able to do this. We don't have to go to India to have it done. We don't have to go to California or New Mexico. We can if we're in those areas, but on the East Coast here, Dr. Shekhar provides all of that truly holistic healing. And it fills in the gaps that Western medicine does not or cannot address. So it's highly healing, and I highly recommend it to everybody that is listening to this video. Dr. Shekhar, do you have something to say about this?
Thank you, Dr. David. Yes. You have explained very clearly from the root of the problems. Where is it called? The root is the cause for creating all the problems. We are shooting for the branches and everything, problem solving, symptom solving, but looking for the root cause of the problem, misalignment to the realignment, which is the very cause for creating a Maharshi always calls prajnaparad. Prajnaparad, mistaken intellect. Mistaken intellect is clearly explains that we do mistakes. We need to come back to normalcy. We may realign, we may misalign, again we come back to realign. Ayurveda talks about that. Ayurveda is not a medicine practiced. Ayurveda is a lifestyle. Ayurveda is a modality. Is a day-to-day life. Is a daily routine, seasonal routine, and changes according to seasons. You are changing yourself. You are aging. We are looking for aging and a graceful aging. In ancient time, we hear people used to live for 200 years. Our expectancy of life make it 100. Now 80, 70. Oh, I'm an old man. So a person who is living for 200 years, you are a baby in front of him, 70 years man. It's not like aging we are looking for. We are looking for more of longevity of life, healthy life, happy life. These are the things that are very important. And at the same time, Dr. David and myself, we both are we practice transcendental meditation, which is our guru, His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi Ji. He has given this wonderful technique, simple and powerful technique. What he says that, Maharishi? Practice innocently. Be innocent. Be practice, and the bliss will start to come. And we both are siddhas. Siddhi practice. And we may not be able to do it every day according to these situations, practice, patients, clients, commitments. But our goal to fulfill that meditation, Siddhi programs as much as possible into day-to-day our life, practice regularly, keep up our body to healthy and happy, and radiate our energy to the field of consciousness. And we feel that time to time we are living in a bliss consciousness. That's very important. Live in the present, be happy, connected to yourself, and this is the core of the physiology. Not to worry about the disease. Don't need to worry about the Google research and Yahoo research. Don't diagnose it with the Yahoo or Google. Your physician is there who is expert in that field. He is the right person to look into that, who has a holistic approach to health. He can guide you. If he is not able to guide you in a holistic way, he will guide you in a different way to recommend to an Ayurvedic physician, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, a naturopathic doctor, a Reiki healer, or massage therapist, or Panchakarma therapist. There are so many ways to do it. This is what we call as a many streams of healing. Many streams of healing. One can heal the physiology with many streams, with diet, lifestyle, emotional healing. We always recommend a person who is suffering with severe emotional issues are there. Don't immediately go for drugs. That is not a quick fix. Go having a psychologist. What he is giving a licensed psychologist like Dr. David, who is a highly expert and having a background of various knowledges. Bring them together and he will sit with you, spending a time about 60 minutes to 90 minutes of time. Listen to him. Reverberate your physiology. What makes sense to you? Think about it. What he said is not important. What makes sense to you, that's important. And once you learn the things, hey, Dr. David, this is the thing I am going to follow. This month I am going to follow this way. Let's see. And I feel good. I'm doing yoga. I'm eating healthy food. I'm doing exercise. I started loving my family. And all started to tying up together. My health is started to improving. And now what next step I need to do? Maybe you may need to start meditation. You may need to start doing some Panchakarma, a consultation, Ayurveda consultation. Panchakarma, detoxifying the body, awakening our inner intelligence. Wow, this is exactly the client, a patient who starts to feel the difference. This is the transformation. You cannot go from the high school to the graduation to PhD. Like that, suddenly you cannot go. You have to go step by step. High school, undergraduation, post-graduation, and PhD. This is the way you step by step you go. Same way, we look into the direction of how to grow your enlightenment, be happy, contented. This is the core value of these things. Misalignment, the realignment. Ayurveda talks about that. Psychology talks about that. Medicine talks about that. But a lot of medical doctors are tied up with this, the busy schedule. A lot of patients are there. They have to help them. They try to help them as much as possible with a good heart. They studied the medicine for you, not for themselves. They studied for the medical school for 9 to 10 years of medical school, sometimes 12 years of specialities. They wanted to help you as much as possible. They are not enemies to you. They tried to help you as much as possible. Medical doctors, health professionals, and all the people, they want to dedicate. But the thing is that we want to have quick fix. That mentality has to be changed. We have to realign ourselves, rethink about self, and reconnecting ourselves. That is the beauty of that. Ayurveda talks about that. We are here to support you and help you in our Ayurveda Wellness Center, Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, USA. And please visit our website, ojas.us. All the varieties of training programs are there. We are here for you to enlighten your physiology more and more to help you in the direction of, with Dr. David Connell, who is a PhD, he can give more and more insightful information for his from his background of more than 50 years of training, 50 years, 5 decades of training. He is going to bring it to you. And he will give you a lot of YouTube, video, Facebook, all the informations to you. And he will be invited to you. And by Zoom meetings, we will be doing psychotherapy and psychology and Ayurveda. And what we are talking about that while we are doing Panchakarma therapies, Western body, Eastern thinking, Eastern philosophy. A person who is born in America, a Western body, and he is Catholic by nature, by profession, by birth, he is Catholic. He believes the Catholic schools, studied, but he's not happy there. Something is missing. When something is missing, what you do? You go for something, hunting for that. That is the nature of his. Nature is that he's not losing his Catholicism or something like that. His core values are Catholicism is there. But the thing is that something is not fulfilling for him. He is looking for not a Hinduism. Hinduism is people think about the religion. The people who are living in Hindu, the word Hindu word is Indus Valley. People who are living in the Indus Valley. Indus Valley they are living, that is called Hindu to Hindu. It changed to misaligned to the Hindu. Like people who are living in the Florida, Floridian religion. Pennsylvanian religion, Minnesota religion. We cannot call every state by state religions. The people who are living in this area, they call as it's not a Hinduism, it's not a religion. Hindu is the people who are living there in Indus Valley, they are living there, they're called Hindus. In Indus Valley, they are living. So, India came from the Indus Valley, Hindu. That spelling is misspelled like that, and that is the reason it came. Now the people are thinking about the Bharat. Bharat means the Rama who ruled the country of India, and his brother, when he exiled, Rama is exiled 14 years. The Bharat, who is his younger brother, he ruled the country. That is the reason we are calling it the Bharat. Bharat is a big country. They're having Indonesia, Bali, Sri Lanka, and Burma, and Tibet, and Nepal, and Indonesia, all the Bangladesh, all these countries all together, now they bifurcated. Pakistan, everything is there, part of the India. The Bharat, Akhanda Bharat, that's called Akhanda Bharat, which we call Akhanda means ginormic, big, huge. So that is exactly what we are looking for. That the knowledge is there. The knowledge is migrated to the West and is following this knowledge and everything. That is the reason when Dr. David, when he started studying of Bhagavad Gita, he studied so many times of Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and so many Vedic knowledges he studied. Because of that, he has a background of Eastern philosophy. He's bringing that Eastern philosophy to his patients, clients, talks about that. Wow, he is unique. He's blending of Western philosophy with Eastern philosophy, Eastern psychology, Western psychology together, combining together, when he sees that one, patients will started to feel the big difference. They started to feel the wow. This is the unique approach I approach, not like I like Western trained psychologist. You have a unique approach. This is the way we are going to heal the physiology with the combination. What is right, what is wrong? Nothing is. We cannot say. We are not going to debate here. Western psychology is correct. Eastern psychology is correct. We are not debating here. We are here. We are mixing together, integrating together, knowledge together. Wherever the good things are there, we take them together. We give the qualitatively information to them, to the client, what he needs according to that. So that is exactly what we are offering in this conversation. We are very, very thankful to Dr. David O'Connell for doing this conversation with us. And we will continue working with you, and we'll bring you more and more knowledge. And he is passionate. His passion, I'm inspiring his passion. He is there. I wanted to live him 200 years, not like 100 years, 200 years. So that's my goal, is that in 70s, is not stopping for 100 years. Live long life, wish long life, happy living, and continue your Panchakarma therapies and your energy and healing and your meditation, Siddhi programs and transcendental meditation. These all the things will bring them together, energy and good healthy food, lifestyle, and positive thinking, good routine, and everything will bring them together. Not to worry about what is going on in the country. Don't worry about the news and everything. It's changing. This is evolving. This is called a movement. It is a movement of changing. Everything is happening. And we are very, very thankful to His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi Ji for blessing us wherever he is there. He is not in our world. He is in the divine world. He is blessing us all the time. Thinking about that, we are here. We are blessed. We are lucky. We are fortunate to have such a wonderful divine knowledge given to us. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. David.
Thank you.
Thank
Vaidya.
you. Thank you.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.